You've been introduced to self-improvement numerous times.
It's been 84 years.
Every time you log onto YouTube, you see thousands and thousands, thousands. You see a couple of self-improvement videos claiming to change your life, claiming to teach you secret techniques that you can use to improve your life. The reality is some of these videos are good, some of these videos, not as realistic. What can we do realistically to change our lives on a daily basis? What are some practical things? Can we develop a systematic approach to self-improvement that is actually practical? Well, my answer is yes, and you'll see why in the rest of this video. My name is Estian and I help people become the best versions of themselves. This is called Goals and Growth, and this is a safe space for you to become the best version of yourself and grow in every single aspect of your life. So make sure that you smash the subscribe button before you get the video started, and make sure your post notifications are also turned on so that you don't miss an update. Now, starting off with number one, taking a practical approach to self-improvement is really not that hard, and you can start off by changing your mindset. Now, this is something that you probably heard numerous times, but it does always carry value and it is always true. It starts with your mindset. It starts with the paradigm through which you view life. Do you view failures as opportunities, or do you view them as defeat? Do you view struggle as something that is impossible to get through, or do you view struggle as something that can make you stronger? These are just two examples of positive thinking. These are examples of ways of thinking that can take you forward in life. Now, if you cannot change your way of thinking, if you cannot, for example, view failures as learning opportunities, then success is going to be very, very difficult for you. You need to be thinking outside the box. You need to not only be thinking positively, but you need to be thinking in an opportunistic way. Do I really bend the knee to this challenge, or do I learn from it? Do I do everything in my power to overcome it? Your life will remain the same if you do not change your way of thinking. Now, you might be asking, how exactly am I going to change my mindset? Something that I've found a lot of value in is reading books like The 5 AM Club, books like How to Win Friends and Influence People, books like The Richest Man in Babylon. Now, this might be story based, and many of these books might not be as realistic as you want them to be, but the lessons remain the same. It all starts with the way in which you view the world. You can either have a negative mindset and view everything around you as negative. I don't have enough money, I'm not famous enough, I'm not doing good enough at work, my life just sucks. Or you could be in the case of, yes, things are going hard right now, but there's this and this and this that I can change about myself. I can change this habit, this habit, and this habit, and things will start to improve. But the key is change your way of thinking to a more opportunistic one, a more positive one, a more resilient one. Second of all, we have to look at the people around us. Do the people around us constantly complain? View life as one big party? If that is the case, they might not be the correct people to surround yourself with. The fact of the matter is that even though we want to achieve success and the best version of ourselves all alone by ourselves, sometimes and most often it is not possible. We need that group of like-minded individuals around us, not only to motivate us, but more importantly, to hold us accountable. If we do not take accountability for our actions, accountability for our failures, how do we expect to improve? How do we expect to not make the same mistakes over and over again? That's why you need people in your corner who are not yes men, but they'll tell you straight up that you're screwing up. They'll tell you straight up that you can be doing so much better right now, but you need to stop this. You need to start doing this. You screwed up. Do this correctly next time. You need those type of people. I'm always an advocate of someone being a little harsh on you than someone sugarcoating everything and telling me that you're this amazing person and that you can't make any mistakes. The truth is that the guy who's telling you that you're screwing up is actually more valuable than the guy who's always praising you and always sugarcoating you. right? You need that push, and therefore you need to start looking at the people around you. The people you surround yourself with are going to play an immense role in your success going forward. So make sure you take a critical look at them, and make sure you take an honest look at them. Are these people really helping you? Are these people really going to bring you closer to your goals? Are you going to be able to work as a team with these people? If the answer is no to each one of those questions, well, my friend, it's time for you to get some new friends. Before we end off this video, I'm going to be telling you that each challenge that you face in life, yes, there will be challenges. There will be difficult challenges. There will be challenges that will almost knock you down permanently. But at the same time, each challenge is there for a reason. Things might be going terrible at this moment, but it's going terrible for a reason. And I believe that the universe is trying to teach you a lesson. The universe is testing you to see if you are worth that success or not. Remember that each successful person out there, 99% of successful people out there, didn't have an easy come up, right? They didn't have an easy life. They didn't have it easy growing up. They didn't have it easy when starting their own businesses, right? Most of them worked normal jobs like you and like me, but they kept on working. And that is your responsibility. I could say whatever I want. I could give you the advice that a lot of gurus will give you, but it is ultimately, I'm going to be telling you this, it's ultimately up to you. It's ultimately up to you to wake up one day and just decide that I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this mediocrity. I've had enough of this BS. I've had enough of the suffering and the struggle. I'm going to change my life today. And once you make that decision, the second thing is you need to stay consistent at it. You need to realize that it's not going to be easy. You're going to fail many times, but you need to get up every single time, and you need to show exactly how hungry you are for change. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you share this message as wide and far as possible, guys. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate each comment, each share, each review from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you next time.